Hello, welcome to the tutorial key points for tutorial 7. We dealt with 4 issues in this tutorial. First, of course, was the TMA 05, and there are some important points that arise from that. The key is that you need to go through this, as with everything else, very logically and set out for the homicide cases that were involved, the actus reus, the mens rea, and any possible defences. And what I found in marking of them, people usually have tripped up because they haven't given sufficient detail of those basic points. I'm looking for lots of I was looking for lots of the relevant cases, and I was looking for a good logical approach to answering each of those points. The second part of it was quite a difficult one, in that it was asking you to, in effect, critically evaluate some of the arguments about the existence of the right in English law of self-defence. Again, some of the TMAs that got the lower marks were ones that concentrated on describing what the law is, whereas of course this is degree level and the focus needs to be more on critical evaluation. And some of the comments that have been made about the strengths and the weaknesses of the self-defence law. So again, that needed to be based on a pretty good understanding of what the current law is, and clearly you need to say what it is. You need to use cases to back that up, but also that critical evaluation. I'm saying with these critical evaluation things, the conclusions that you come to aren't as important. It's the way that you argue. Lots of use of the Tony Martin case. Do make sure that your reliance is on what the court judgment is and the facts as found, rather than some of the tabloid approach to Tony Martin, which misses out some of the key facts which the case deals with. So that was TMA 05. Then we had a look at theft and the theft-related offences, and the secret to that is, as with all criminal offences, make sure that you know what the actus reus is, what the mens rea is, and any possible defences that may develop. Do think about some of those, that distinction between mens rea and actus reus, because it's very easy to fall into the trap of allocating a particular statutory requirement to one or the other, where actually it is more complicated than that. So you do need to think about how you apply that. We looked at revision and revision techniques, because clearly, minds are moving towards the exam, and I will be recording a specific video on revision and revision techniques very shortly, and I will post that. Of course, there is one TMA more to do, and I would suggest that, as this is the last one, it has to be in by the cut-off date. Extensions will only be granted in quite serious situations, and it's not something that I can grant extensions for. It will have to go to a higher level for them to approve, and it's been made quite clear that it needs to be a serious, quite a serious reason before an extension will be granted for this final TMA. What I would urge you to do is actually try and get it out of the way as soon as you can, so that you can concentrate wholly on the exams. You'll see there are a number of different offences which could be available, and so the marks that you're going to get will actually be decided before you put pen to paper. You need to think through these particular facts, identify the potential offences that may have been committed. So some of them will be offences like burglary, like theft, criminal damage. Others will be the inchoate offences, attempt and accomplice. So make sure that particularly in attempt and accomplice, that you identify the mens rea and actus reus for the accomplice or the inchoate offence, as well as for the overriding offence. So you've got some very useful comments in your book about the assessment criteria. So work on that. Do think about all the possible offences that may have been committed before you write in, and that you cover all the details of the offences. Okay, well, as I say, there will be another video posted very shortly on revision.